Okay, this could get pretty crazy, let me tell you. The move here is knight d5, attacking the queen. They have this check. We move out the way. Let's see if the opponent knows this. All right, ladies and gents, damas y caballeros. Day 22. Crazy to think about that it's been more than 3 weeks of this already. But I've really enjoyed the process, and let's keep going. So 10 plus 5. Let's look for a game and hope for the best. Let's play a Caro, e4. A lot of people have been playing e4 against us when we have the black pieces. This is not a line that I'm familiar with. This actually seems to transpose into like a English or something. Okay, so we develop, plays here, play here. He takes, huh? So did I get trapped already? Takes. All right, so let's just block with the bishop. Don't want any shenanigans. Just want to get my pieces out and castle. That's all. This is the accelerated Panov attack. So, of course, maybe I should take and then play e6. And then develop the knight or trade the bishops. So let's take. Or maybe here. I just don't... I get forked. So here. It's weird. Don't love it. But I feel like trading this makes sense. Okay, if we take, we win. So he's going to go like here. I feel that's okay. I want to get rid of that annoying pawn. I don't see how he takes advantage of that situation. The knight's not really going anywhere. Let's stop any checks on the diagonal. Perhaps developing to c6, playing e6. I feel like the knight makes sense. You know? Also, going here, we would trade. I don't know about that. But let's play e6. Maybe knight f6 makes more sense. And if this happens, I don't know if I care too much about this pawn structure. It's typical in the classical variation of the Caro-Kann. So I don't know if I'm too worried, you know. Okay, let's see what happens. We'll learn something at least. Okay, so he's going for some weird stuff. How about we gotta stay defending here. No checks. Queen c2 seems to be logical. So let's play that. And then e6 attacking the knight. Okay. The opponent is 1191, but I feel that's a misleading rating. He's playing very fast and good moves. The only thing I'm not even concerned about, but just, you know, it's that we lose quite a few points if we don't win the game. He's going for this. I feel like just going here is fine. He doesn't have an escape in that case, so let's just keep developing. We'll just pin the knight. He doesn't really have... He has a check, but we take with the bishop. Everything's protected, and we would be up a piece. Okay, so if we trade and I attack the knight has nowhere to go, right? Where's the knight going? There's no squares. Everything's covered. I think you just realized that, yeah? I think that was just a bit, you know, too hasty. I didn't calculate him taking with the queen, but just, you know, opening up the bishop made the most sense. I don't know. Just going after pawns and stuff like that. I don't know. All right, he resigns. Yeah, well, so a quick game there. Let's take a look at the review. We played 95% accurately. I just want to know, I just really want to learn the opening. If somebody else does this when we're in the future at a higher level, I just want to know what the right moves are. Okay, so bishop blocks makes sense. Taking is inaccurate, however. Okay, so the idea is to take, and then what's the move here? D takes c4. Yeah, we could have gone for that, sure. Okay. Okay, so that didn't happen. We took the pawn, we exchanged. We developed the knight correctly. And this is fine as well, you know? Because in this case, castles, bishop d6 maybe. Bishop e7, it says. Yeah, bishop e7 makes sense because rook's going to come to the open file. So bishop e7 on short castles. Okay, that's fine. That made sense. And yeah, there goes the knight. Cool. Not bad. Okay, guys, that was a pretty quick game. Pretty quick. And the opponent wasn't very high rated, you know? So I feel like you deserve one more game at least for today. So let's go ahead and look for an opponent. I've also somewhat adjusted the settings so that when I look for an opponent, it's going to be most likely higher rated than myself. So let's see. 10 plus 5. Here we go. I also tend to play a little bit better when faced with stronger opposition. I believe that's just like a psychological thing, you know, where the higher rated my opponent is, the more I'm, you know, eager to get a win and stuff. Okay, we get the white pieces. Let's play e4. See what happens. e4, e5, knight c3. Do we get a... Okay, we get knight c6, bishop c4. Okay, bishop c5. So this is a symmetrical variation where I always play queen to g4, and depending on what the opponent does, especially if he goes queen f6, this could get pretty crazy. Let me tell you, I had some insane games in this sort of opening. Also, g6 is a move, and I believe we go queen f3. And then maybe if he offers the trade, I think we just play d3 and go from there. Okay. This could get pretty crazy, let me tell you. All right. Let's focus up. The move here is knight d5, attacking the queen. They have this check. We move out the way. Let's see if the opponent knows this. This could get really dangerous and very, very tactical for both of us. If the bishop opens up, I believe I have to take. But the queen has to stay monitoring this g file because bishop here is pretty deadly. And I've had at least a couple or 2, 3, 4 games where I've lost in that fashion. Ideas in this position. We want to develop the knight to either h3 or f3 and put the rook on the f file. And then play d3, securing this kind of diamond structure here. And of course, we're threatening G7, which would be very dangerous for our opponent. This is one of those double-edged swords kind of opening, you know. The opponent clearly thinking, so they don't know the theory, which is good for us. I believe G6 best move is Knight H3, if I'm not mistaken. And in that case, we win a piece if they try to attack our queen back, because we will take the queen and then recapture on G4 with the knight maneuver. Okay, he's thinking. But again, very double-edged. I've lost many games in this opening because, especially when I play it in blitz and you don't play super precise, it's a problem. It definitely is a problem. Okay, G6, let's not waste any time. Let's go here. Attacking the queen. Queen has to go back here. And let's put our opponent in time pressure. We're up 2 something on the clock. After they play here, I'm going to play here. Just solidifying the structure because I want to protect all of my pieces here. And now, very sneaky, C3 would trap the queen. So let's see if our opponent notices that. I don't really remember the theory after, after this. It gets pretty strange, let's say. So we'll see what happens. I'll, of course, have this. So he might be thinking of this. He might be thinking of this, but okay, so I believe I trap his queen. So C3, the queen has no squares. Okay. Let's play that. When he plays D6, I believe I just reroute to F3. And I don't really have... Okay. So I have to go F3. Does he have anything in that situation? I don't see it. Also, well, where's better? I think F3 is a bit better because we just, we go here. The queen obviously can't go anywhere there. And it's not doing well anywhere else. So let's go there. Yep. Okay. Queen F3. But it's still very much a game. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm, probably computer says it's like +8, +7, +6, something like that. Something crazy, but hey, it's not trivial. If he takes my knight, I would have to... I can't recapture with the pawn because then he has this square. And then we trade and he saves the queen. Okay, so he gives up the queen. I'll just take with the knight because I'd rather keep my rook. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, it should be... Yeah, I just, he's just giving up everything right now. But that's what it is. This is one of the few opening lines that I know. And it definitely, definitely feels good to win a quick game like that, huh? He doesn't want to go down without a fight, so fair enough. I feel like if I just, start opening things up, check. What's the most precise way to go about this? All right, well, let's take here. Okay, yeah, let's take. I mean, I shouldn't really be thinking too much. I can't castle, but let's see. What can I do? Let's give him a check. Put our bishop on this diagonal instead. He doesn't have any knight jumps. I have this now. Okay. What's the best way to go about this? All right, let's do this. He's going to go here. I'm going to double. Actually, I have to be careful there. Doesn't have any checks, though. So that's good. But I'm going to have to get out the way for sure. Although here, let's say rook there. Okay, I'm just gonna trade. I'm just gonna trade. Here. Yeah. Go here. Just so he doesn't, you know, get me off the file. And then probably here, get on the dark squares away from this bishop. No tricks. I guess he's a bit angry. I would be too. Yeah. All right, let's just go back. There's no hurry. King up. Just infiltrate with the queen. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's just cleaning up, really. Here, there, check. Just go for this. Who cares? You know, just saves us the headache of having to worry about stuff. Just go here, double the rooks, get rid of his rook, and yeah, happy days. Speed this up now. Check. Takes. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, at this point, it's safe to resign. Okay. Just gonna take everything. Just do this. Just take here, take there, take this. Yeah. Can't take with the pawn. It's pinned. What if I go here? And I'm threatening this. He goes there. Okay. There's no stalemates. Yeah, no stalemates. I'll just sacrifice the bishop. Who cares? Still has a pawn move. Okay. Now we go here. Everything should be check. There. There. Yeah, this is fine. It's just not enough, you know? I mean, I can take with either, but, you know, checkmate. All right. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Quick victory there. 2 quick wins, actually, today. So pretty happy about that. 0 mistakes, 0 blunders, and 0 misses. Even happier about that. Let's take a look at the game review. Again, this is one of those lines that I recommend you take a look at by yourself because it's definitely fun. And especially when you have some time to outplay the opponent, you know, this could happen. Okay, so, excuse me, he takes, and then g6, yeah, it's not the best move. So this is apparently a great move, but it's basically theory at this point. And then we played this instantly, and then, yeah, the queen is trapped. So we played f3. I wonder what the best move is. Why does it say it's not? Okay, she's just giving a check. Simplifies things, right? Okay. And then, yeah, not much to say here. Symmetrical opening here, guys. Queen g4, right? Book move, apparently. And after queen f6, knight d5. And it's very hard to play with black. You just run into a lot of trouble, basically. There you go, guys. Essentially, I would say this is like a 9-move win, because at this point, the opponent can't do anything. Pretty good. I'm pretty happy with today. We had 2 victories in a short amount of time. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Subscribe. Consider subscribing if you haven't yet. And I'll see everybody with some more chess tomorrow. All right. Peace out.